too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Get out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends and we get.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills.
Joshua Party to kick off.
Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Offense in the hurry up here. That's complete right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Raiders.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, put some air under this one. Right side. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Devin Neal with it. He's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run now with Neal. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Alert! Middle. Where's that?
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Off 52. What's that?
They're going to run it with Neal. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line. Over 25 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
56. Go.
On first down, Allen. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Not at all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ready? What's that?
Here's Neal. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
319. Alert! Pap. Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Breaks the tackle, and he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Josh Allen, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Looking to throw here. Brought in close to the 8. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
In the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's third down and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
4 yards. It's fourth down and goal.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Round 80! What's up?
They run with Neal. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Round 80! All 52. Middle.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
What's that?
Back to throw now, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've set it down from the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that is a touchdown! The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Round 80, half 85, half 85.
Now run by Neal. Shoots away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Rocco 80. Ready,
Here's a design run. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These guys got to change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Off 52. 180. Alert, alert, alert.
Play action now with Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They are throwing it again. Still going inside the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
24, Bills 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this one to Perry. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st down from the 41.
52. 319.
Allen to throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Alert! Hey, home. What's that?
From the red zone now. Brought in. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Neal will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They go to him again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. Working quickly here.
At the 2-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? The Buffalo's going to call a 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime, coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half with the ball as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defenders onto that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to go deep again. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that run very way short, only getting to the 27. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Round 80. Hey, home. All 52. Go.
Throwing here, Allen. That's cut at the 4. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Regular. Monday. Go.
Here's Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot.
Five wide.
Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
56. Half. What's that?
3rd and goal for Allen. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
180. What's that?
It's a designed run for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
319. Go.
Back to the air, Allen. Finds the in route complete. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. The give now out of the shotgun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead,
First and 10
get
at
what
the
you need.
17-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Sub. Look out.
Now Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
24. Bills 17. Joshua McCarty to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Blowing back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another carry for him. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Hey, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Raiders 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. On the screen, this is White. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20. And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal Raiders.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319. Hey, home. 56. Regular. Good job.
Allen. He's got it downfield near the edge. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
It's a gain of
And the Bills
21
have a 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experience catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
5 wide. Middle. Look out.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
What? Half 10. Half 85. Look out.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight ends. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Alert! 319. Out. What's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49.